and gladiators, we salute you. Well, that's it for season 1 of The Games Gladiator. We've done 50 of these episodes, and it's been a wild ride. I started it back in May, and it's now October. Spring is in the air down in Australia, and I've got to get busy. I'm working very hard on my pirate adventure game, Swords and Sandals Pirates. I'm hoping to bring that out by the end of November, and I got to get serious on it. I've really enjoyed doing the Games Gladiator series, and I want to bring it back for season 2, probably around December or maybe in the new year at latest. It's been a great way for me to share some of the games that I've loved and games that I haven't played yet, and just go through them and have a bit of fun talking about the stories behind them and my general impressions of them. It's been so much fun just reading the comments and sort of interacting with fans of Swords and Sandals and newcomers to the channel. And I've really appreciated that, and I really want to continue that relationship, just so you can get to know me a little bit better as the creator of Swords and Sandals and as a game developer, and just as a person as well, because I think it's just a really great way of connecting with people that I really left quite late in my career. I wish I'd done this when I first brought Swords and Sandals out. It would have been a really great way of getting to know people, but better late than never. And with the founding of Whiskey Barrel Studios back in the end of 2013, I've started to take these things seriously, and it took me until this year to really start doing proper videos and so on. And the Games Gladiator series was, of course, one of them, and I definitely have had fun with that. We've done, as I said, 50 videos. 10 of them were, of course, on the Ultima series, which I'd always wanted to do a retrospective of, and I never played them all, so it was a great way to kind of go through them. I didn't love them all, that's for sure. The ones I did love remain amazing. The other ones, not so much. Some of the other highlights were, of course, Forza Horizon. That really blew me out of the water. I love Subnautica. Had a lot of fun playing Knights of Legend, and of course Kadash and Zeliad, who are two of the early games in the series. Some of the lowlights, Tic-Tac-Toe wasn't a great video. I'd wanted to record the Forza video, but it was a 30 gig download, and so I ended up getting frustrated and making a 2-minute video on Tic-Tac-Toe. So there you go. Another lowlight was the Rastan video, because I recorded it several times and it just kept crashing on me, and by the time I had got round to doing it properly, I was so tired and it was late and just couldn't get things right, and so I kept dying in it as well. A few other games where I've played them and had miserable efforts, like Super Mario the year I didn't get past World 1-2. That was a low light of season 1. And a couple of videos where the sound was way out of whack, either too soft or out of sync and so on. But we learn from these things and we get better, and I really want to improve the Games Gladiator series in season 2 and bring a ton more games. I'm thinking about doing videos on Warcraft 2, Divinity Original Sin, Chivalry, some other games which escape my memory right now, but classic retro games which I remember and you may not remember. I want to do some NBA games because I'm a huge basketball fan, and the NBA season is starting at the end of the year, so it might be a good time to do that. I'll also do a Games Gladiator video on Swords and Sandals Pirates, because hey, it's a game, and I am, of course, the Games Gladiator, and it deserves to be played, so I'm looking forward to playing that and sharing that with you. And by that time it should be out, and you can play it as well. I'm looking forward to that. So I've got a busy end of year coming up, and that's why I had to sort of cut the season at 50 episodes, which is still pretty impressive, I think, and certainly more than I'd set out to achieve. And it will be back, I promise you that. And I will be continuing to make videos, except they'll be more sort of game dev related, and I'll probably do 1 or 2 a week, just talking about the progress of Swords and Sandals Pirates, and just any other sort of topics that take my fancy, because I enjoy making these videos, and it sounds like people are enjoying watching them. Subscriber numbers are growing, slowly but surely, and that is wonderful to hear. Well, to everyone who have stuck with me through this series, thank you. It's been wonderful to have you aboard, and I've appreciated all the comments. I've tried to reply to as many of them as I can, all the likes and shares, and even just if you've just watched the video and then moved on, I appreciate your time. And until the next time we meet in the arena, I salute you. Bye for now.